Good morning. Good morning. You guys seem to be having a good time. That's awesome. Okay, I'm Dr. Mascolo. I'm one of the faculty here in the College of Nursing. And on behalf of the leadership and faculty and staff at Kent State University College of Nursing, I would like to congratulate you on being admitted to the professional nursing sequence and welcome you to your white coat ceremony. The nursing profession has a long, rich history steeped in tradition. Today we are celebrating the white coat ceremony. While it's not new to the medical profession, it is relatively new to nursing. As you continue your educational journey, you are also beginning your journey into becoming a nurse. This is the day that your life begins to change. This is the day that you commit to growing into the professional nurse you aspire to be for the rest of your career. There are many rights and privileges associated with being a member of the nursing profession, but there's also great responsibility. Today you will make a pledge to uphold the tenets of the nursing profession through IE Cares: integrity, excellence, compassion, collaboration, altruism, respect, resilience, empathy, and service. Take a moment and look around the room at the leadership and faculty who have assembled to witness this moment in your educational journey. We are here to teach you and support. You love them, don't we? Yeah. We are all here to teach you and support you, celebrate your wins, and assist you when you face challenges. I wish you the best, and I cannot wait to see all that you will contribute to the profession. Please welcome Kent State University College of Nursing Associate Dean, Dr. Tracy Motter, who will guide you through the remainder of this morning's ceremony.
Good morning, everyone. You look all fresh and professional. It's great to see you. The White Coat Ceremony is the oldest and most well-known program of the Gold Foundation. The Arnold P. Gold Foundation established the White Coat Ceremony in 1993 at the Columbia University College of Physicians and Surgeons to emphasize humanism in medicine at the very start of the medical education. In 2014, recognizing the vital role nurses play in the healthcare team, the Gold Foundation partnered with the American Association Colleges of Nursing to adapt the ceremony to nursing. While it may take different forms, this rite of passage ceremony emphasizes the importance of humanistic patient care, defined as compassionate, collaborative, and scientifically excellent healthcare early in nursing training and professional identity formation. Next, let us take time to watch the video of a compelling keynote speaker that the Gold Foundation has served for more than 450 for hosting a white coat ceremony this year.
Hello, I'm Deb Troutman, President and Chief Executive Officer for the American Association of Colleges of Nursing. It is my pleasure to welcome you to your white coat ceremony. Today is a celebration of the commitment that you are making to provide compassionate care. I am proud to help welcome you into our noble profession. It is also my pleasure to introduce our special keynote speaker. Rear Admiral Aisha Mix is the Chief Nurse Officer and Assistant Surgeon General in the United States Public Health Service Commission Corps. In this capacity, she advises the United States Department of Health and Human Services and the Surgeon General on the deployment, retention, and development of nurse professionals, including more than 4,000 active duty nurse officers and civilian nurses. With over 25 years in nursing, Rear Admiral Mix has served as a clinician, a public health practitioner, an educator, and an emergency manager. Her distinguished career and varied leadership roles reflect her passion and focus on health equity, health workforce development, and community-level engagement to improve population health outcomes. She graduated with her Bachelor of Science and Master of Science in Nursing from Hampton University in Virginia. She also completed a Master's of Public Health degree from Johns Hopkins University and she received her Doctor of Nursing Practice degree from Case Western Reserve University. Rear Admiral Mix remains connected to nursing education with contributing faculty appointments at the Uniformed Services, University of the Health Sciences, and Walden University. Throughout her career, she has served as a consummate advocate for nurses, the nursing profession, and public health, with a true commitment to protecting, promoting, and advancing the health and safety of the nation. Please join me in welcoming Rear Admiral Mix.
Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for this invitation to join you at such a pivotal point in your nursing education. To know me really is to know my commitment to promoting nursing as a profession, to mobilizing nurses to address health priorities across the nation, and also retaining a diverse nursing workforce that's capable of increasing access to healthcare and also decreasing health disparities and health inequities. So when I say it's truly an honor to be here, it really is. To be able to be here with you to celebrate your dedication and also your commitment to centering your patients and your nursing practice. I recall the moment that I actually knew that I wanted to become a nurse. It was on a college tour, and faculty from the School of Nursing actually asked me if I knew the difference between nursing and medicine. At the time, I fundamentally understood, yes, there's a difference, but I didn't necessarily have an answer for them on that day. And so what the faculty member did is she actually explained to me that the difference between medicine and nursing is that medicine treats the illness while nurses treat the patient. That was such a profound aha moment for me. And when I say that, it really was and it remains one of the most profound statements that I've ever heard. Because in that moment, I realized two different things. So one, I wanted to be a nurse, right? I thought I might want to be a pediatrician, but in that moment, I knew that I wanted to be a nurse. And I knew that I wanted to be a nurse because what intrigued me most in becoming a healthcare professional was the ability to engage with people and engage with them in a way that actually made their life better. The second part was that it was my first example that I can remember of the power of placing people at the center and as the focus, right? So placing people at the center not only of their care, but actually trusting and believing in them that they can actually choose the option that is the best for the best outcome in their own life. So the faculty member didn't try to convince me that, one way was better than the other, medicine versus nursing. It was a respect for both, but really an understanding of the difference between the two. What she did in that moment was choose to ensure that I had the right information that would allow me to make the best decision that was for me. And it really has been the best decision of my life to become a nurse. So now as I look at it, nearly 27 years since I first became licensed as a registered nurse, nursing is not only my chosen profession, but it really is a way of life. I can proudly say that I'm working squarely within my passion, within my purpose, and I want to share with you a little bit about what that really means to me, both personally and professionally. So as an officer in the United States Public Health Service, I definitely embody our Uniformed Services core values. Our mission is to protect, promote, and advance the health and safety of the nation. And so with that, our values are leadership, service, integrity, and excellence. So as leaders, we serve to provide a vision and a purpose in public health through inspiration, through dedication, and loyalty to our health mission. In service to this country, public health service officers are committed to public health through compassionate actions and through our stewardship of not only time and resources, but of our variety of talents. With integrity, we are models of uncompromising ethical conduct, and we strive to maintain the highest standards of responsibility and accountability. And when we speak of excellence, it really is that superior performance and that continuous improvement in knowledge and our expertise. Now, as a nurse though, and especially as a chief nurse, I developed additional values, right? Values that really guide what I do each and every single day. So as I share a little about what's important for me, I invite you to consider what is most important for you as a nurse. So first I share with you my value of fortitude, right? In these challenging times, I don't have to explain to anyone how challenging it has been across the healthcare arena, including for you as nursing students. What we often hear about is resilience. And resilience is certainly important. But what I want you to consider, though, is fortitude as it compares to resilience. So resilience is often the aspect that we, look back on, we pat ourselves on the back, and we high five for making it through and achieving, right? Fortitude, though, can be seen more so as that intentional aspect of yourself that you actually develop ahead of those challenges. So it's having the will to face obstacles as they come. It is truly at your core, knowing and believing that you can make it through each day, no matter how slowly you might be moving, maybe even today, through it. It's also finding a pause, right? Finding that pause and taking that time to check in with yourself and make sure that you're okay. You are your most important patient. If you haven't heard it anywhere else, let me be the first to let you know that you are the most important person to you. And it will take you and your commitment to yourself in taking care of yourself, not only your physical, but also your mental health and well-being, so that you can be the best version of yourself and show up as the best version of yourself and be the very best nursing student and ultimately registered nurse that you can be. Fortitude also is creating your own pathway, and a pathway that honors and maintains that commitment to yourself. So then in a nutshell, what fortitude ends up being then is the strength of mind that you develop that enables you to be a person who can encounter adversity or any challenges with courage. So that's my value number one. So number two, though, is professionalism. And so what professionalism means to me is that you're conveying a level of pride and a level of confidence in your work and everything that you do, always, right? So what I look at it as ensuring that I'm really approaching each and every opportunity as one where I can expand upon my career development and improve the health and wellness of the people I'm serving. One example I like to share often, and especially with nursing students and early career nurses, is that moment in nursing school where my faculty member offered me the opportunity to begin an IV. I will tell you, and I will admit freely, I did not take that nursing instructor up on that offer. Why? Because I was deathly afraid of making a mistake, right? Hindsight, of course, is 20/20, and I can tell you that I wish I had taken it, because what it would have allowed me to do is to actually practice a skill that I would need later, but in a safe environment, in a learning environment, and among people who have only my best interests at heart. And so I say to you, as you achieve these opportunities in your clinical practice, as you enter into this arena, take every opportunity to learn. Be sure that you are competent and skilled in your nursing practice, and that's through these experiences that will be coming up for you shortly. Successfully complete your nursing education and then ensure that you are a lifelong learner, whether that's formal learning in an academic setting or otherwise. But ensure that you never stop learning and you're always willing to pour into yourself. A third value, social justice. This reflects my personal commitment to educating, to empowering, and also ensuring equity for individuals, families, populations, and communities across the nation and the world. As a public health nurse, it's important for me to share that the entire population or the entire community, that's my patient. As you all determine and decide what areas of nursing you might want to go into, your patient may look different. It might be an individual person. It might be a group of people. But regardless of who your patients or clients become, what's very important is that you identify equity, and particularly health equity, which means that each and every person has the same opportunity to achieve their highest level of health and also of their well-being, no matter their circumstances. So what that means is no matter who they are, no matter what they look like, no matter where they live, no matter who they love, no matter what they earn, everyone has equal opportunity to achieve health and wellness in the way that we know it, we believe it, and we understand it as nurses. And my fourth value, compassion. This one, it's a last but not least because it ultimately really reflects who we are and what we do as nurses. Nursing is absolutely the art and the science of caring. It is what we do best. It is the hallmark. It is our calling as nurses. And so I invite you to consider that, and I invite you to understand that when we look at the healthcare team and all of our colleagues who work together in achieving health and wellness for individuals and families, we know that nurses bring that level of caring, that compassion, that really centers the person in the care that we're delivering. Our perspective is always centered on the person, and again, I say, whether that's the patient, the client, the family, the population, the community even, or perhaps even the nation. And we understand that identifying their needs is paramount. Hearing and understanding their experience in this thing that we call care. Understanding that it is the person who directs ultimately what the outcome is. We are partners as nurses in this journey to achieve health and care and wellness for individuals. And so we have to center that person to not only assess and understand who they are and what they need, but also to relate to them in a way that actually glorifies and celebrates who they are, acknowledges the differences, and understands what might be in play for that person that might be a little different for others. And in that way, we ensure that the care that we deliver and how we engage really entrust them to believe and understand and know in their heart that they can drive the success that is to come. So for me, joining the Public Health Service has really helped me operate in service of my purpose and also in supporting communities and achieving the highest levels of health and also wellness. I like to say I love it when a plan comes together. And so what I leave with you is that your story really is yours to tell. I look forward to all of the greatness that is to come. And I thank you so much again for this opportunity to celebrate here with you today. And I wish you nothing but the best as you continue your journey and become a colleague in this profound profession that we call nursing. Thank you and congratulations.
I hope the remarks by Rear Admiral Aisha Mix have inspired you to think about what your passions are and what your priorities are in becoming a nurse. And you think about all the lives you're going to touch as you begin this important practice. So it's now time for you to don your white coat in the cloaking part of the ceremony. So if you'd all stand, get your coats ready. Wait. We'll do it all together. This marks your transition to becoming a professional nurse. So at this time, will you all please don your coats? At this time, I'm going to invite Associate Lecturer Ann James up to complete the program.
Okay, so I'm going to have you recite the pledge with me. Do you have your pledge card? As a nurse dedicated to providing the highest quality care and service, I solemnly pledge that I will consider the welfare of humanity and relief of suffering my primary concerns, act in a compassionate and trustworthy manner in all aspects of my care, apply my knowledge, experience, and skills to the best of my ability, and ensure optimal outcomes for my patients, exercise sound professional judgment while abiding by legal and ethical requirements, accept the lifelong obligation to improve my professional knowledge and competence, promote, advocate for, and strive to protect the health, safety, and rights of the patient. With this pledge, I accept the duties and responsibilities that embody the nursing profession. I take this oath voluntarily and with realization of the responsibility with which I am entrusted by the public. Congratulations, you guys. Yay. Please stay standing for the blessing of your hands. Okay.
Thank you, Associate Lecturer Ann James. It's customary to have healthcare workers receive a blessing of the hands. Please hold your hands out in front of you. Okay. We take this moment to honor, protect, and enlighten the care and comfort these hands will provide to the scared and the sick. These hands will deliver compassion and respect for the people and families in your care. You may never understand all the ways that your hands can heal, but your patients will. Being a nurse is a privilege, and it's a gift to humanity. Congratulations, and welcome to nursing. You can be seated.
Now you will receive a pin given to you by the College of Nursing faculty on behalf of the Gold Foundation that will be a visual reminder for you of the pledge that you have said today. If you have challenges experiencing at clinical or find yourself questioning why you chose this path, look at the pin and remember the pledge that you made to care for patients with compassion, dignity, respect, and empathy. I believe in you, and so do all your faculty. We know that you will go out and serve our community with compassion and care. The University College of Nursing is happy to welcome you into our profession, and we look forward to celebrating all your successes. Congratulations to everyone.